Good afternoon. My name is Jimmy Pitts. I am independent agent owner with iZigg Mobile Media. Been with the company since July and just having a ball showing professionals how they can implement mobile media into their current marketing system. This particular presentation is going to cover how realtors can take mobile media, use it, and implement it into what they're currently doing. Now, you may be asking yourself this question: why mobile media? Well, our CEO, Brian Underwood, best tells the story. When he was on Times Square in New York City earlier this year, the advertising capital of the world, in which he knows companies spend millions and millions of dollars for advertising rights, people's eyes were glued to their cell phone. He observed people talking and texting, walking and texting, tripping over each other while texting. He then realized this phenomenon: that if businesses are going to remain relevant in the years to come, there's two things that they need: social media and mobile media. If you look at the companies iZigg has already attracted, Hooters, Toyota Park in Chicago, Arnold Schwarzenegger Bodybuilding Universe, the United Football League, and more, then look at the companies adopting to mobile media: McDonald's, ESPN, Ford, Harley Davidson, and Geico. It's perceptible that there's a shift in the way businesses advertise and communicate today. Whether you want to admit it or not, people are programmed to immediately look at their text messages. Professionals are busy today, and whether in a meeting, unfortunately driving, at ball games, or out on a date, a text message is the quickest way to deliver a message to someone. And of course, there's obvious reasons why texting is beneficial, because there's no print, no email, no flyers, yet while making the earth a little bit greener. Now let's look at how a realtor can actually implement mobile media into what they're currently doing. The other day, my wife and I were driving around several neighborhoods looking at houses, because in the next 3 to 6 months we're considering doing an upgrade. And we saw one of the infamous take ones on one of the properties we pulled up to. It was actually empty. My question is, does the realtor actually know who's taking these? And if it rains, the take one actually becomes a wet one. Another house had the voice pad where you call the number and enter a 4-digit code to get the listing details. To be honest with you, and I hate to admit this, but we're living in a world where people want information now. They want to see what it looks like now. They want to hear it now. They want to feel it now. They want to taste it now. They want to touch it now. But none of these options gave me the opportunity to see what the inside of these houses look like, because they're yesterday's methods. Today and in the future, realtors are changing the signs and putting a call to action. Meaning, if someone is really interested in a house, they text a keyword or number to our gateway, our short code 90210, and when the interested person texts the keyword or number to 90210, they receive an auto response, which is what you see in the blue square box next to the house. Within the auto response is a link that provides a virtual tour of that house, the listing details, and the realtor's contact information. In addition, the realtor is also notified via text message of the phone number that made an inquiry on the house, so it gives them the opportunity to follow up with a potential prospect. You also have the ability to create a mobile landing page. This is important because you can upload pictures with descriptions and provide that link to your auto response as people text into your channel. I just want to share with you or show you how intuitive the iZigg mobile media database is. In this particular case here, we look at a realtor that has 5 homes in 2 counties, and we're looking specifically at 1365 Carpenter Drive. There's been a price reduction of $15,000 in addition to cosmetic changes, and the realtor puts that in the message and hits send while selecting that group. And whether there were 5 people that made an inquiry on this home or 100 people that made an inquiry on this home, that particular group will get the message and notification of the price reduction and cosmetic changes. Now, the purpose of this presentation was to actually just give you a general idea of how a realtor can actually use iZigg, the mobile media application. I only covered a few applications, but you can actually do mobile coupons, you can schedule alerts, you can do appointment reminders, you can do raffles, There's an interactive communication part. You can also, when you send a text message to your group, if you want that to be posted on your Facebook and Twitter, there's a program called Social Connection that will allow you to post those simultaneously. In this application, it can be used for just about any professional, whether you're a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist, a church, a spa, a gym, a club, a restaurant. The list just goes on and on and on. An insurance agent. For more information about iZigg mobile media applications, you can text my keyword Jimmy Jam to 90210. Keyword Jimmy Jam to 90210. Look forward to talking to you. Bye bye.